Good evening. Thank you for joining us this evening for our Village of Alsip board meeting. Today is August 6, 2018. We'll call this meeting order at 7:30. Clerk, can you call the roll, please?
Yes, thank you. Trustee McGrill?
Here.
Trustee Dalzell?
Here.
Trustee Pierce?
Here.
Trustee Zielinski?
Here.
Trustee Juarez?
Here.
Trustee McLaughlin?
Here.
Mayor Ryan?
Here.
We have a quorum.
Very good. Please join us for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Start off with Mayor's report, starting with myself. Trustees, as we do every year, I'd like to encourage everyone to participate next month in the Illinois Municipal League Annual Conference down at the Hilton Hotel. This year, the dates for the conference will be September 20th through the 22nd. I did get, I hope maybe most of you got the same message, but I'd like to just to repeat this for everybody then too, that you're invited to register today for the Illinois Municipal League's 105th Annual Conference, the premier education and networking opportunity for municipal officials and staff. This year, the IML has added 2 new tracks for human resources and trending topics. Some of the popular sessions that they wanted to everyone to know about this year will be the successful legislative advocacy, featuring a premier panel of legislators. They're also going to feature a session on brick and mortar retail, saying that it isn't dead, it's just evolving. Another session will be known as managing your message and working with the media amid a major incident. We've actually worked with that. We're doing some of that right now. Using your powers for good, tips for uniting your board. They have another session on the Freedom of Information Act and Open Meeting Act updates. Another session on festivals, public demonstrations, and incident preparedness. They've got a session on TIF tips and getting the most out of your TIF district. And finally, a roundtable for mayors, council members, and women in government. In the second day of the event, on Friday, September 21st, don't miss the opening session. Keynote speaker will be dual sport all-star athlete Bo Jackson. Will address the conference this year. Last year, I was there for Mike Dicka. Good conference, you know. And immediately, everybody went to the Q&A, and I can appreciate Mike Dicka. One comment he made there, when it's obvious everybody always asks about taking a knee in the NFL and so forth, and Dicka says, as long as you take a knee, keep going and kiss the ground you walk on, because you'll never make that kind of money again. So, Mike Dicka. Next on your agendas, we have a request for approval for the mayor and my administrative assistant Becky Smith to attend the Illinois Municipal League workshop on liquor licensing and regulation, as well as a panel presentation from the Illinois Liquor Control Commission and the Illinois Gaming Machine Operators Association. Alsip is a member of the IML. Registration fee was $35 each, which includes a complimentary copy of the IML's liquor licensing and regulation manual. I wanted to just reiterate in here that the board majority did give approval prior to this meeting, because Becky and I have already attended this on July 30th for the conference, but this was a matter of record for approval from the board, so I put it back on just so we voted on, so it was official. Second was a request for approval for the mayor to attend the International Council of Shopping Center Chicago Retail Connection Convention on August 16th, 2018 at a cost of $95, as the village is a member of this organization. Again, trustees, the reason I'm putting a lot of these out there is, and my last staff meeting, as a matter of fact, too, I have reminded all department heads that any kind of representation that we have at conventions or conferences, any type of meetings like that, especially when there's cost involved, we always ask for permission by the board. So it's me as an example. I'm doing this as well too, even for a $95 charge. And then the third is obviously, which I'm pretty excited about here as well, too, we're going to make a presentation of a proclamation recognizing the first Alsip Little League team to make it to the state championship as the division champs in 9 years. This is the 9 and 10-year-old all-star team for the Alsip Little League with the head coach. The manager for the team is Jose Galvin, with the assistant coaches Todd Reynolds and Bill Massey. And the players on the team was Fabian Barcena, Joel Barcena, Matt Simak, I hope I said that right, Matt, Alex Correa, Jaden Galvin, Jaden Ibera, Billy Massey, Joey Massey, Ben Matthews, Connor McCall, Aaron Reynolds, and Logan. Thank you. I didn't want to choke on it. Thank you very much, Mr. Scotty. Thank you. What I wanted to do, folks, I drafted something I'd like to present to the manager and the coaches and the team. If you would, can I have everybody come up? The three coaches and the team.
Run up over here, guys.
You guys don't have to be quiet. Whoop it up.
I'd celebrate.
Right in front,
Oh, Joe, they might need agents later.
For the audience, so we know what we're talking about.
And like, oh my God, that's a lot to read.
I got a different one for you, Coach. I'm listening to some kids. I got mine. In fact, I'll leave this for you to give those. Coach, that's for you. Thank you. So I'd like to read this into the record for the audience. This is a proclamation from the Office of the Mayor of Alsip, Illinois. Whereas we are here today to pay honor and celebrate the Alsip Little League 9 and 10-year-old all-star team, and whereas the Village of Alsip wishes to express its congratulations to the Alsip Little League and its president, Rick Rads, for representing the village with a Little League program that offers boys and girls an opportunity to learn about sportsmanship and build new friendships, including the parents, volunteers, and coaches who share a common goal to provide a positive experience for our youth by demonstrating to the players and opposing teams what fair play is and what a quality community Alsip is. And whereas the Village of Alsip recognizes and thanks the team managers and coaches for all of the Alsip Little League teams, especially the coaching staff for the 9 and 10-year-old all-star team, as team manager Tony Galvin with assistant coaches Todd Reynolds and Bill Massey. Because of your will to volunteer your time, regardless of your involvement, know that your commitment is making a difference for our youth and the memories their Little League experience creates. And whereas the Village of Alsip recognizes and congratulates the 9 and 10-year-old all-star team players, Fabian Barcena, Joel Barcena, Matt Simak, Alex Correa, Jaden Galvin, Jaden Ibera, Billy Massey, Joey Massey, Ben Matthews, Connor McCall, Aaron Reynolds, and Logan Toscati for winning the division championship, the sub-state championship, and representing the Village of Alsip at the state championship. And whereas the Village of Alsip supports the Little League pledge that was written by Peter J. McGovern in 1955, and its text has remained unchanged in a half a century since then. The pledge was sent to then President Dwight D. Eisenhower, who said the pledge was inspiring and now will be repeated at the start of the Little League baseball games. The Alsip Little League program recites the Little League pledge at the start of every season as follows: I trust in God, I love my country, I will respect its laws, I will play fair and strive to win, but win or lose, I will always do my best. And whereas on behalf of the Village of Alsip and the Board of Trustees and the Office of the Mayor, John D. Ryan, we sincerely thank all of the aforementioned, in which all of the volunteers, participants, and participants of the Alsip Little League program continued success and urge everyone in the community to support the Alsip Little League and volunteer for this organization, because without community support, the Alsip Little League wouldn't exist. Proclaimed this 6th day of August 2018, Alsip Little League 9 and 10-year-old All-Star Day. Congratulations, guys.
Can I get a picture with you? No, you too, Mayor. Yes. They're used to this. Come on, you guys. Scrunch in. Okay, you're on the floor this time. Everyone smile. One more. Keith Connor. Thank you. Oh. Hang on. Get out of the way. Get out of the way. Jaden, let me see Jaden. My kid's on the floor. We have some.
Nice job, you guys.
Yay!
Congratulations again, Coach. Nice job. Thank you. We'll be back.
Way to go, fellas.
Nice job, guys.
Nice job, fellas.
Okay, that's a wrap.
It's mass exodus.
You're smart.
Yeah. You know, for what it's worth, I mean, part of the reason I sit here today is because of the same type of volunteerism. Many of us have donated our time. That's how I met Trustee Dalzell. Many folks, Trustee Juarez, a lot of the folks, all of us, Trustee McLaurin, Clerk Petzel, many of us, and especially Trustee Pierce. I mean, we've all, like Trustee McGrail, even like through like Cub Scouts, things like that. We all, everybody dedicates their time to something that's really important to our community, and I really appreciate the folks that can find the time or make the time to do that. I don't know how many lunches I bought at my old job just to make myself available to get out and stripe a field before a game and stuff like that. It's crazy. So it's I'm glad to see those kids did as well as they did this year. Congratulations. We'll move on with the meeting. Clerk Petzel, you have a report?
Yes, thank you, Mayor Ryan. We have a lot of minutes. Presentation and approval of the June 18th, 2018 board meeting minutes. Presentation and approval of the July 2nd, 2018 board meeting minutes. Presentation and approval of the July 16th, 2018 board meeting minutes. Presentation and approval of the July 30th, 2018 appropriation ordinance public hearing meeting minutes, and the presentation and approval of the July 30th, 2018 special board meeting minutes. So we are all up to date on minutes.
Yay!
Lastly, I need to read into the record that I am in receipt of the letter of resignation from Trustee Pierce, which is effective after the board meeting today on August 6, 2018. Trustee Pierce, let me thank you from the bottom of my heart for your service, both to the country previously as well as to this village. I appreciate your counsel and your friendship, and you have been an inspiration. I'm going to miss you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Indeed.
That is all, Mayor Ryan.
All right. Thank you. Attorney's report. We have Joe Kankar with us.
No report, Your Honor.
All right. The engineer's report.
I have a recommendation of award of the MFT street resurfacing contract to the low bidder, Iroquois Paving Corporation. The bid amount of $304,418.60. We were also notified that the village was awarded $200,000 in CDBG funds towards sewer lining. This will help offset the cost of the repairs required for the MWRD INI, which is the infiltration and inflow control program.
Okay, so that's the inversion lining that we talked about doing? Okay.
Correct.
Where are we going to apply that at? I mean, any place in particular right away, or?
Mike, what's the name of the subdivision? Davis Estates. Davis Estates.
Oh, okay. Okay, great, very good. And nice job on getting us a grant then, too. Thank you. Was that, Mike, was that you? That was Will. Nice job, Will. Okay.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you.
That's all I have.
Thank you. Okay, then we have the public forum. Would anyone in the audience wish to address the board this evening? No one? Thank you. We'll move on to the standing committee reports. Finance Committee, Trustee McLaughlin.
I have a request for approval of a list of payroll dated July 20th, 2018, totaling $433,477.43. I also have a request for approval of payroll dated August 3rd, 2018, totaling $429,986.13. I also have a request for approval of accounts payable dated August 6th, 2018. In the recap, General Fund, $735,084.40. Road and Bridge, $18,958.96. MFT, $5,202.64. Pulaski Road Corridor TIF, $4,218.75. Water and Sewer, $182,166.15. And Heritage 2, $39,571.59, for a grand total of all funds of $985,202.49. And that's all I have under Finance, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Trustee McLaurin, the Fire Committee report.
I have a request for approval to purchase 3 Zoll cardiac monitors for a total price of $100,806 even. That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. The Police Committee report, Trustee McGrill.
I have a request for approval of a training seminar called Leadership in Command to be held in Oak Lawn on October 15th through the 19th, 2018, for a cost of $715. I also have a request for approval of the June 2018 monthly activity report. And additionally, I have 3 letters of recognition that I'd like to read
Sure.
into the record. These are from Chief J. Miller. The first one is to Officer Jody J. Smith, star number 67. It was brought to my attention that on July 18th, 2018, you observed a strong smell of burnt cannabis emanating from a vehicle near the 118th block of South Costner Avenue. Upon further investigation, a subject was found in possession of a controlled substance, cocaine, cannabis, and a loaded firearm. Your actions during this incident are worthy of special mention and recognition. Your attention to the details during the investigation speaks highly of your dedication to aggressively detect criminal activity and arrest criminal offenders. It also proudly shows your deep commitment to helping this agency accomplish its missions and goals. Please accept my personal congratulations on a job well done. Respectfully, J. Miller, Chief of Police. And we have a second letter of recognition to the same officer, Jody J. Schmidt, star number 67. It was brought to my attention that on July 25th, 2018, while performing stationary radar near the 3600 block of West 127th Street, you observed a speeding vehicle traveling westbound. Upon further investigation, you learned the driver's current driver's license status was suspended. Once in custody, the subject was found in possession of cannabis and a loaded firearm, which was reported stolen by Interpol Prague. Your actions during this incident are worthy of special mention and recognition. Your attention to the details during the investigation speaks highly of your dedication to aggressively detect criminal activity and arrest criminal offenders. It also proudly shows your deep commitment to helping this agency accomplish its missions and goals. Please accept my personal congratulations on a job well done. Respectfully, J. Miller, Chief of Police. And the third letter of recognition is to Officer Kyle Forsyth. Thank you, Forsyth. It was brought to my attention that on June 13th, 2018, you observed what appeared to be a hand-to-hand drug transaction at the gas depot, 11901 South Pulaski Road. Upon further investigation, a subject was found to be in possession of a controlled substance, heroin. Once in custody, your investigation discovered the offender was involved in a burglary in Chicago. Ultimately, proceeds from the burglary were recovered. Your actions during this incident are worthy of special mention and recognition. Your attention to the details during the investigation speaks highly of your dedication to aggressively detect criminal activity and arrest criminal offenders. It also proudly shows your deep commitment to helping this agency accomplish its missions and goals. Please accept my personal congratulations on a job well done. Respectfully, Jay Miller, Chief of Police. And also the committee and board would like to congratulate them also. That's all that I have.
Very good, thank you. The Public Work and Boat Launch Committee, Trustee Juarez?
I would like to inform everyone that 122nd Street between Orchard Avenue and 44th Place will be closed tomorrow, August 7th, 2018, starting at 3 p.m. This closure is due to the National Night Out event being held on Mulberry Street. Residents within this area received letters informing them of the event and the street closure. 122nd Street is expected to be reopened to traffic before 10 p.m. on August 7th. Please feel free to contact my freighter should you have any questions or concerns. That's all.
Thank you. The Water and Sewer report, building report, Trustee Zelinski?
Yes, I have a request for approval of a variance for an oversized shed to be 10 by 18 at 12214 South Springfield to replace an existing 10 by 19 shed, and that's all I have tonight.
All right, thank you. The Sewer and Water report, Trustee Dalzell?
Your request for approval of the July 2018 monthly activity report. That's all, Mayor.
All right, thank you. The License Committee, Trustee Juarez?
I have a request for approval of a list of license dated July 10th through the 27th, 2018. That's all, Mayor.
All right, thanks. The Economic Development report, Trustee Pierce?
No report, Mayor.
And the Plan and Zoning Committee report, Trustee Zelinski?
No report this evening, Mayor.
Special Committee reports, Village Properties, Trustee McGlohan.
No report, Mayor.
All right. The Insurance Committee report, Trustee McGrill.
I have no report.
Ordinance and Legislation, Trustee Pierce.
No report, Mayor.
IT, Trustee Dalzell.
No report, Mayor.
Human Resources, Trustee McGrill.
I have no report.
Health and Pollution, Trustee Pierce.
My final no report, Mayor.
Come on, come up with something. MSU, make stuff up.
Hey, the health and pollution in this town is great.
All right. Thank you, Trustee Pierce. Traffic Safety, Trustee Dalzell.
No report this evening, Mayor.
Okay. Trustees, any presentations, petitions, or communications? Again, I'd like to reiterate what the clerk had mentioned earlier. Again, Trustee Pierce, thank you for joining the organization. Obviously, being elected, number one, but number two, having some great insight on the board. It's always good dialect on a board. You don't necessarily have to agree with everybody as we sit, but it's our job to look out for the best interests of the community, and I think you did a great job at that. Thanks for representing the community, and I hope business goes well and so forth.
Thank you, Mayor. It was an honor.
Thanks. Trustees, would you like to remove anything from the consent agenda?
Item M.
M as in Mary? Okay.
Yes.
Anything else? All right. Then I'd like a motion to establish a consent agenda?
Go for it, Mike.
I'll make the motion.
A second.
Roll call number 1 to establish the consent agenda. Trustee McGrill.
Yes. Yes.
Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Pierce.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Motion carries to establish.
Can I get a motion to approve the consent agenda as presented?
Make the motion.
Second.
Roll call number 2 to approve the consent agenda as presented. Trustee McGreal.
Yes.
Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Pierce.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Motion carries to approve.
To approve. All right, thank you. We'll return back to letter M that was removed. This is approval to purchase 3 Zal cardiac monitors at a total price of $100,806. That was pulled by Trustee McLaurin. Did you have a question?
No, I don't have a question. I just pulled this for a separate vote because personally I feel very strongly that at this kind of dollar amount, we should be going out to bid.
Okay.
As I stated last week.
Mayor, I'd like to make a motion for the approval of purchase 3 Zoll cardiac monitors for a total price of $100,806.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
Roll call number 3 to approve the purchase of 3 Zoll cardiac monitors for a total price of $100,806. Trustee McGreal.
No.
Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Pierce.
Present.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
No.
I would vote yes.
Mayor Ryan.
Yes.
Motion carries.
All right, then we'll move on to trustees, any unfinished business?
Mayor, I would just like to acknowledge Trustee Pierce and his service also. I can't state it any better than Clerk Petzel, but I'd just like to tell you that it was an honor to serve on this board with you, and you'll be missed.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sheila.
Trustees, any new business? All right, then I needed to call for a closed session, so we're going to adjourn to a closed session. Nothing else to be voted on this evening. This will be to discuss litigation when an action against, affecting, or on behalf of a particular public body has been filed and is pending before a court or administrative tribunal, or when the public body finds that an action is probable or imminent, in which case the basis for the finding shall be recorded and entered into the minutes of the closed meeting pursuant to 5 ILCS 120/2, Chapter 11.
Mayor, make that motion.
Second.
Roll call number 4 to adjourn to closed session. Trustee McGreal.
Yes?
Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Pierce.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
Yes.
Trustee Juarez.
Yes.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Motion carries to adjourn to closed session.
Want to let everybody know that no action will be taken after this.
Oh, yeah, I want to reiterate that no action will be taken, folks, after this meeting, and we are going to adjourn from closed session. So again, thank you for joining us this evening. We'll adjourn to closed session at 7:58.
Did you sign these?